Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Dawn channel. We're here off of A Street, A for Alpha, just north of Fremont Street. You can see what looks like a recycling yard over there. We got some folks over here, as well as in front of us. On the other side of Washington here. I'm sorry, Bonanza. This is Bonanza, I believe. No, I'm incorrect. This is Washington, right here. You got these folks lining the roadway here. And that looks like it was a former truck check station, like you see on the highways all over the country. But it is no more. This looks, I think this is a junkyard slash tow yard over here on the right. Auto body and towing, the building says. And the Interstate 15 is immediately here off to our left, paralleling us. Interstate 15 is a major north-south interstate artery here in the western United States, traveling from just northeast of San Diego and east of LA, all the way up to the Montana border with Canada. The U.S. border with Canada up there. See all the plastic bags that have been caught in all this barbed wire here. It really gives it a very bad look, in my humble opinion. I'm going to make a right here onto Owens Avenue. And as soon as we wait for a clearing, the Union Pacific Railroad line is right there in front of us, the overhead. And then you have folks hanging out here on the sides of Owens, over there and over here. You really have to be careful in here because some of these folks will jump out in front of the traffic. This is a Salvation Army. They should be feeding, I think they feed these folks at 5, I'm pretty sure. And you got a makeshift tent over there on the other side of the street. And this is again all just steps from the Fremont Street experience here in Las Vegas. Downtown Las Vegas, Fremont Street experience, well known to tourists, both domestically and internationally. This is Main Street, USA, Main Street, Las Vegas at least. And we've got some cross traffic here turning, some folks here on the side of the street. We'll go ahead and proceed southbound here. You see the Circa right in front of us, and that's right there, the heart of Fremont Street. Again, work zone, of course. There's a work zone here. See some shoes up there around the power line up above us. Where I'm from in Florida, that's 4 Master Lane down there. I can't get down there because there's security. The homeless folks have security, a gated community. Where I came from in Florida, sneakers hanging from the power line like that tend to indicate a place where one could buy drugs. But I've heard from folks out here on this side of the country who say it's a place where someone has passed away. Pack of Cool cigarettes? No, is that Cool? Yeah, Cool. $92.85 a pack of Winston. I'm sorry, not pack. Carton. 92, and Winston's were $85. This is the Paiute Indian Reservation here off to the right. It's a little sliver of land, but they pretty much leased it all out to the cannabis shops. One of them you see the sign for right there. That brings us back here to Washington Avenue. Here off of Main Street, and we'll wait our turn here. Got the green light here at Washington, so we'll continue southbound on Main Street. See this mural over here on this building. Justice, equality, diversity, and inclusion. Jedi, Vegas stronger, it says there. Salvadoreño restaurant. Regency Hotel, motel over here on the left-hand side. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Radiator service, quality upholstery. We'll go ahead and get over in this lane. This is Bonanza, a major east-west artery here on the east side of town. And traffic on the US 95 / US 93 / Interstate 11 / Interstate 515 here just in front of us, going over us, is very slow at the interchange with Interstate 15, known colloquially here locally as the Spaghetti Bowl, where Interstate 11 and Interstate 15 now merge, and it's always backed up there. And then we come over underneath the bridge here, we come to Fremont Street and the Fremont Street Experience Entertainment District. This is a Main Street station over here on the right, and then you got Circa, California right there on the left, California Hotel and Casino. This is Stewart Avenue we're crossing. That's a major east-west artery here on the east side of town. This is Ogden. And you have Circa right there on the left. The tallest of the buildings here, at least the hotel casinos here downtown. And then there's the marquee for the front of the California. There's the Garage Mahal, as it's named, for the Circa parking garage. So you park and then go across on that pedestrian walkway overhead there. And then the Plaza Hotel and Casino is just past the parking garage here on the right. Fremont Street Experience is on the left side of Plaza Hotel. Downtown's only bingo, 3rd floor. Next stop, Fresh Mexican Grill. Open daily, it says there. So this is the Fremont Street Experience here off to your left, behind Golden Gate and the Circa. And there it is. It's kind of blocked off right now. Well, it's blocked off all the time because of that structure there, but we're gonna make a left here and go down Carson. Just as soon as we can clear the traffic, that is. And there's no turn signal here, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get a clearing here. That's a turn signal there. We'll wait our turn here. And we got the green light, but again, there's no turn signal here. So we're gonna have to wait our turn, naturally. There's a EV Ford Mustang right there. Haven't seen too many of those around town, but we got one there. And this brings us into the Golden Nugget and the Golden Nugget property here, located along Fremont Street and the Fremont Street Experience in downtown Las Vegas. I don't know if this person is crossing, but there's a stop sign, so we shall stop and go. And not sure what's happening here. Divided median here between in the middle of the roadway. Someone attempting to turn around, as is this taxi, probably to pick up a fare. And then we want to highlight this off to the right. It is a Thursday night here at Fremont Street Experience. Cost to park here at the Golden Nugget. $25. But that increases to $50 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. $25. It used to be free down here, not that long ago. But the casinos up here have gotten in on the corporate greed train, if you will, in my opinion. And they're making use of their parking garages as we wait our turn here at Bridger Avenue. Got the green light here at Bridger. We're going to go ahead and head eastbound here for a moment. Looks like they've got it cut off here for something, probably some sort of event that they've got going on over here. And they've got a stage up there that's all constructed. We've seen this in earlier videos too, that stage looking thing that they have there. We're gonna head back northbound here on Casino Center Boulevard. You can see Four Queens free valet self-parking with validation. Get in there and drop your money into those slot machines, folks, and you can get free parking. Golden Nugget over here on our left. This is the front entrance to it. We just saw the back. And this guy is turning into the Golden Nugget. And then that brings us up here to Fremont Street Experience. This is the one of the crosswalks here for the pedestrian mall, right in front of us. Oftentimes at night they'll use these barriers that you see here in the median, and they will close off this roadway, especially at night, presumably to keep the drunks from flying through the pedestrians. And then on the right here, of course, you have Four Queens, the aforementioned Four Queens, and then Fremont Casino there on the other side of Fremont Street. Prime rib, $10.99 at Tony Roma's. It's 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. And this is the Fremont Street Experience, where the liquor flows freely. This is Ogden here, and then the parking garages are on either side of the road here, where you have Binion's parking garage here. Where it doesn't say the price to park, but it says free for the moment with validation. So, but if there's an event of some sort, they usually charge like 25 bucks. Over here on the left, you have the Mob Museum. Very popular place here in Las Vegas, in the location of the former U.S. Postal Service building here in downtown Las Vegas. See it right there. And then that brings us up here to the Downtown Grand Hotel here. And then this brings us to Las Vegas Boulevard, which is the major artery that to take you down to the Las Vegas Strip. You can see the well, that's a bus heading the other way there, but that's not the Deuce. I was going to say the Deuce will take you between Fremont Street and down there at the Las Vegas Strip. You can get a 24-hour pass, I believe, the 24-hour pass is $8, I believe, and then you get like a 3-day pass for $24, which makes sense. We'll wait for our turn here. Finally got the green light, so here's another 7-Eleven. Shout out 7-Eleven, man. 166 7-Elevens here in the greater Las Vegas metro area. I'm gonna head back south here towards Ogden. You can see the Strat there in the hazy distance. Very light winds today, so not really pushing any of this stuff out. Any of the haze that you see. And then that brings us back down here to the eastern terminus of the Fremont Street Experience pedestrian mall. Heart Attack Grill right there. Hennessy's Tavern across the other side. And this is Fremont Street Experience. And then you've got some, the east side here, which is known as Fremont East District. With some, they're trying to build that up into a desirable destination for folks, for dining and shopping. You can see Evil Pie right there. I've been there many times. Very, very good pizza. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend Evil Pie. And this brings us here to 6th Street, where you see the El Cortez opened the month before Pearl Harbor was attacked in 1941. There's a liquor store there. Get your drink on. And there is the Praying Mantis in front of Container Park. Right there. Container Park's a dining and shopping destination here at the east end of the Fremont East District. And you see the sign overhead there So that pretty much indicates the end of the Fremont East District. And then you've got some containers there saying beautiful. Recycled propaganda was it also said on there. Ely by Elysian Living Motel. They have a lot of these old motel signs up around town to kind of remind us of the past. Old Vegas, which really doesn't exist anymore. Ferguson's Motel Downtown here on the left. You can see it right there. Traveler's Motel there. This brings us here to Maryland Parkway. You see the sign there that says Downtown Las Vegas. Take a moment and say thank you all so very, very much for joining. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. If you haven't already, please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok, and it also helps the algorithm. So please help push us up in the rankings by recommending us to the algorithm. And also check out our Vegas Don gear available on the Vegas Don shop section of our channel on YouTube. As always, remember, here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. And thank you for cruising with us. We'll see you next time, folks.